Neon trembling on the pavement, rain writing lines of blame, empty glasses on the counter. Midnight knows my name. Dealer nodding from the corner, like he's seen my kind before. Men are walking, looking steady, but leave pieces on the floor. Every whisper in this room says a man can lose his soul for a taste of borrowed gold. But I keep my hands clean tonight. Let the darkness play its game. You can keep your silver light. Midnight knows my name. No throne made out of sin, no crown bought with shame. I walk slow through the smoke. Midnight knows my name. Smile shines like temptation, sharp as diamonds in the dark. But I've seen too many kings fall, chasing shadows for a spark. Truth moves quiet through the city, like a train in distant rain. If a man still hears it calling, he can walk away again. So I keep my hands clean tonight. Let the darkness play its game. You can keep your silver lies. Midnight knows my name. No throne made out of sin, no crown bought with shame. I walk slow through the smoke. Midnight knows my name. Guitar crying soft and low, street light fading in the rain. World keeps spinning in the dark. Midnight knows my name. Midnight knows my name. Walked into that midnight room where the shadows like a bloom. Band was playing soft and slow, like a truth they didn't show. Sat down quiet, ordered brown, let the night just settle down. Then a voice across the bar said, mind if I sit around? Didn't know his face at first, but his eyes had seen it all. Time bought me a drink tonight, sat beside the fading light. Said I watched you run for years, through your whiskey and your fears. No disguise, no grand design, just a between the lines. Time don't shout to make his claim. He just knows your name. He said, son, I know your story. Every road you try to hide, every love you walked away from, every truth you put aside. Bass kept walking soft and low, guitar crying like it knows. Some men think they're out running where the past still goes. Time bought me a drink tonight under broken neon light. Said the blues ain't your defeat, just the sound of moving feet. Every mile, every rhyme, every scar belongs to time. You will find time walks right behind. Falling rain, every string recalls a name. Time bought me a drink tonight, smile beneath the amber light. Said your story's still alive, long as you can sing in stride. Then he stood and paid the line, left me with the final sign. When the last low chord declined, time was gone, but left the wine. Neon fading, bar grows still, bassline breathing soft and chill. And somewhere in that final tone, time keeps walking on. Driving down a dusty road where the cold wind softly blew, saw a crossing in the dark that I never knew. No signpost, no county line, just four roads and moonlight shine. Something in the midnight air said stop right there. Wind began to softly moan, like that place had its own tone. Oh, that crossroads ain't on any map, where the sky and earth collapse. Every dream a player keeps runs that deep. Oh, every guitar soul who came left behind beneath the moon. Heard another answer soon. Like a ghost with unseen hands, join my band. I know that crossroads call my name. Now my life ain't quite the same. Every road I walk again leads me there. Street light dripping on a rainy lane. Neon flickers like a tired flame. Every window got a watching eye. Every truth got a crooked lie. I stepped inside with a low band played. Black suit sharp and a soul half frayed. Didn't say much, didn't need to prove. Some men speak through the way they move. Bassline rolling like a midnight train, carrying hearts through velvet pain. I got the devil's suit, midnight blues. Walking roads only the lonely choose. Low voice riding that slow backbeat, like thunder dragging down the street. No halo shining over this land, just the blues in a steady hand. When the darkness calls your name, you either run or play the game. Woman sitting in a corner chair, eyes like trouble in midnight air. She said, softly, man, where you been? I said, dancing slow with smoke and sin. Bartender laughs, but he don't ask why. Seen too many broken men walk by, but the blues ain't shame and the blues ain't lost. It's the sound of a man who paid the cost. Oh, snare hit sharp like a closing door. You don't leave this life like before. I got the devil's suit and midnight blues. Walking roads only the restless choose. Low voice rolling through the band, like a storm racing in a man. No crown resting on my head, just the truth in the words I said. When the darkness calls your name, you either run or play the game. Night sits softly in my ear. Every man must face his fear, and somewhere deep inside the sound, a broken soul gets slowly found. I got the devil's through the midnight blue, but I still got something left to lose. Low voice riding the backbeat slow, like a river where the lost hearts go. No throne carved out of gold or sand, just the blues in a faithful hand. When the darkness calls your name, stand your ground. Don't play the game. Midnight breathing, city sighs, blue still living in tired eyes. Green felt table under dying light, cards whisper secrets in the night. Dealer's eyes like polished stone, but every man here plays alone. Cones keep singing in velvet air. Luck walks in but it don't stay there, and the clock on the wall don't hesitate when a man starts betting against fate. Bassline rolling like thunder low. Every heartbeat says don't fold. I'm the gambler playing against fate tonight, stacking my soul in the neon light. Low voice, steady, calm and late, while the devil keeps raising the stakes. No whiskey strong, no lucky shoe, just a slow hand dealing the blues. When the last card falls too late, a man finds out if he can beat fate. Woman in red by the roulette wheel smiles like she knows how truth can feel. Old man watching from the rail, counting stories that always fail. Dealer deals like time itself, every card from destiny's shell. But I ain't here for silver or gold, I'm here for the story my life once told. Snare cracks sharp like a warning bell, every soul got a hand to sell. I'm the gambler playing against fate tonight, underneath that crooked light. Low voice drifting through the room, like thunder before the boom. No king's crown, no escape, just the blues in a velvet shade. When the night runs out of state, a man must face the hand of fate. whisper soft and straight, son, nobody wins from fate. But the blues keeps raising stakes. I'm the gambler playing against fate tonight. Oh, my ghost in the candlelight. Low voice rising through the band, like a prayer from a stubborn man. No throne built from what I lose, just a life that sang the blues. And when the last card seals my state, at least I dared to play with fate. Cards falling on the table slow, bass fading deep below, guitar bending long and late. Some men run, some men wait, some men gamble against fate. Met a man on a crooked street, long black coat and dusty feet. Said, boy, I can make you play blues that steal the night away. All he asked was something small, said it softly by the wall. Give the shadow at your heel, sign your name and seal the deal. Cold wind running through the town, moonlight laying shadows down. Oh, I sold my shadow for a midnight song. Now the nights feel twice as long. Every note my guitar cries, something inside me dies. Oh, I sold my shadow for a blue so deep. Now the dark won't let me sleep. Every street light that I pass shows a ghost in broken glass. Each night when 12 bells ring, I hear footsteps following. Turn around but no one's there, just cold silence in the air. But sometimes in the neon glow on the wall I see it slow, my old shadow playing too, like he learned the blues I knew. Oh, I sold my shadow for a midnight song. Now the road keeps pulling on. Every bend my guitar makes sounds like old mistakes. Oh. Bartender moves like a tired ghost, polishing things that matter the most. A lonely record spins again, like it remembers where you've been. Your chair still waits beside the bar, not empty, just remembering who you are. And every chord I let ring slow carries a place you used to know. Some loves don't break, they simply fade from sight. But the blues keeps whispering through every quiet night. I won't call your name tonight, but the blues already knows. Every note I lay down slow feels like somewhere you still go. I ain't begging shadows to stay, I just play what time has shown. Some hearts learn to walk away, but the music stays alone. The neon hums its midnight hymn, the room grows softer at the rim. Old laughter sleeping in the walls still echoes when the silence falls. Funny how the heart can learn to live with fires that never burn. Yet every string beneath my hand still tells a truth I never planned. A gentleman don't fight the dark, he lets the quiet breathe. But every bluesman knows the cost of what he couldn't keep. I won't call your name tonight, but the blues already know. Every note I lay down slow feels like somewhere you still go. I ain't begging shadows to stay, I just play what time has shown. Some hearts learn to walk away, but the music stays alone. Guitar sings what words won't say, long notes drifting far away. Maybe love was never meant to live inside these walls. Maybe time just borrows hearts until the silence calls. Still this old guitar and me, we understand the tone. Some nights the blues ain't sadness, it's just learning to be alone. I won't call your name tonight, but the blues already knows. Every note I lay down slow is the only road I chose. I ain't chasing ghosts no more, I've said everything I've shown. Some loves leave without a sound, but the blues stays in the bone. The room grows quiet, the night grows wide, and somewhere in the fading tone, a gentleman lets love say goodbye. Say goodbye.
Sat down quiet at the table, ordered something dark and strong. Then I felt a colder shadow sitting where you once belonged. Bartender kept on polishing like he hadn't seen a thing, but the silence in that moment felt heavier than a king. I didn't turn around to see what the night had brought to me. Some ghosts don't need a face to keep their company. My past pulled up a chair tonight, didn't speak, just stayed inside. Every scar and every mile sat there with a crooked smile. No forgiveness left to spare, just the truth between us there. Some men run from what they were, mine just pulled up a chair. Guitar crying soft and low, like a story long ago. Every note a quiet flame, calling out a hidden name. Streetlight leaning through the window, like it wanted in the room. Every shadow on the ceiling moved like memories in the gloom. I raise my glass toward the silence, like a toast to things gone wrong. Funny how the past grows patient, waiting all along. My past pulled up a chair tonight, sat beside the fading light. Every road I walked alone, every truth I should have known. No excuses in the air, just the weight of being there. Some men hide from yesterday, mine just pulled up a chair. Neon fading, room grows still, baseline breathing, soft and chill. remembers more.
Door swings open to the silence. Smoke hangs low across the room. Every chair looks half forgotten, like a memory in the gloom. Bartender gives a knowing nod, like we've met 1,000 times. Maybe faces blur together, maybe sorrow leaves its signs. Every road I wander down feels like one I've walked before, like the night's been waiting quietly by the door. The night recognizes me like an old forgotten friend. Every shadow in this city knows the places that I've been. I don't speak, I just sit down, let the lonely hours be. Some men fight the dark inside them, but the night recognizes me. Guitar sighing through the smoke, like a truth no one has spoke. Every note a fading flame, calling softly through my name. Window glass reflects a stranger, but his eyes look just like mine. Maybe time has been the sculptor, carving patience line by line. Funny how the dark grows gentle when a man stops running fast, like the night itself remembers every ghost I've let go past. The night recognizes me, every scar and every mile, every dream that turned to silence, every hard and weary smile.
neon fading, rain runs slow, baseline breathing, deep and low, and somewhere in that final tone, the blues feels like home. Rain sliding down the window like a story half untold. Streetlight painting tired halos on a floor of broken gold. Bartender wipes the counter like he's cleaning up the past. Every man inside this building drinks like it might be his last. Cars get colder in the dark, look gets thinner every round. Truth moves slow in midnight rooms where lost souls gather round. Pour another glass of silence, let the neon bleed its blue. In this house of quiet sinners, every light comes shining through. I ain't asking heaven's mercy, I ain't begging for a plea. When the night gets deep and crooked, the devil drinks for free. Dispersing news, long sustained, answering chorus melody. Woman laughing by the doorway, voices smooth as velvet sin. But I've heard that kind of promise pull 1,000 good men in. She said, baby, stay till sunrise, luck might finally change your hand. I said, luck ain't what I'm chasing, just a place to make a stand. Smoke grows thicker in the air, truth grows harder just to see. Every man who stays too long pays the night eventually. Pour another glass of silence, let the neon bleed its blue. In this house of quiet sinners, every light comes shining through. I ain't asking heaven's mercy, I ain't begging for a plea. When the night gets deep and crooked, the devil drinks for free. Neon flickers, rain slows down, last guitar note
touch the room. Somewhere past the closing hour, the blues still walks the gloom. Now I'm breathing on the wall, smoke moving soft and small. Bartender sliding whiskey slow, like a line I used to know. Chair creaks slow across the floor. Old door sighs once more. Every sound inside this place feels like part of me. Funny how a quiet room knows the things you never say. The room wrote this blues tonight, line by line in amber light. Every glass and every side found a way to testify. I just sang what floated through every scar the rhythm knew. Some songs don't come from me, they rise out of the room. Bass kept walking soft and deep, like a promise it would keep. Snare cracked low behind the beat, like a heart that missed a seat. Then the guitar bent to cry, like the room was asking why. Every note kept spelling truth I couldn't hide. A room wrote this blues tonight, under fading neon light. Every shadow on the wall knew the story of it all. I just follow what it knew through the rhythm of the blues. Some songs don't come from me, they rise out of the room. They rise out of the room.
every tone a memory, every bend a history. The room wrote this blues tonight till the final chord burned bright. When the band packed up their sound and the chairs turned upside down, still the echo lingered through like a ghost inside the blues. Guess some songs don't disappear when a room remembers you. Neon fading, rain moves on, bassline breathing almost gone, and somewhere in the final bend, the room still hums a blues. The room still hums a blues. Still hums a blues. Still hums a blues. I poured a drink for someone else, left the second glass on the shelf. Bartender smiled like he could see who that empty seat might be. A younger man with reckless eyes, walking in without disguise. He sits down where the shadows lean, the man I was at 23. He laughs the way I used to laugh before the miles and aftermath, before the nights learned how to stay longer than the light of day. So I raise a glass to the man I was before the blues moved into my bones, before the road got cold and wide, before I learned to walk alone. He asked me if love still burns. I smiled slow and let it be. Some dreams grow quiet in the dark, but they still remember me. He talks about the world outside, like the night is nothing to hide, like every door still leads somewhere, like hope is floating in the air. I nod slow and sip my glass, thinking of the years that passed. Funny how the truth can be a song you learn reluctantly. He says the future waits for me like some bright open sea, but every bluesman understands the tide obeys no man. So I raise a glass to the man I was before the blues moved into my bones, before the road got cold and wide, before I learned to walk alone. He asked me if love still burns. I Some dreams fading into the night, but they still remember me. 2 men sitting in the dark, one with fire, one with scars. Every note the guitar plays bridges all the yesterdays. He finally asked me one last thing before the jukebox starts to sing. Did you lose or did you win? All the wars you fought within. I pause and let the silence fall. Then I say, I just kept walking through it all. So I raise a glass to the man I was before the world could make me see that every road a dreamer walks costs a little honesty. He fades slowly with the dawn, like a memory set free. But somewhere deep inside the blues, he's still alive in me. The chair across from me is bare, but the night still feels him there. And every chord my guitar breathes is a quiet toast to the man I used to be. Footsteps echo down the sidewalk, every shadow walking slow. Every doorway in this city sees more truth than people show. Taxi engines breathing softly, like a secret in the air. Every alley keeps a memory of a prayer or a despair. You can whisper to the darkness, thinking no one else will know. But these streets of silent ears, everywhere you go. This city hears too much tonight. Every lie and every fight, every promise breaking loose, every heart that finds the blues. You can hide behind a smile, walk 1,000 empty miles, but the truth stays in your touch. city here's too much. Guitar weeping through the tone, like a truth the night has known. Every note a quiet flame, calling softly through your name. Old man leaning by the doorway, watching traffic fade away, like he's seen 1,000 stories end before the break of day. Rain keeps riding on the pavement, words no one will read aloud, but the night still understands them, even through the city crowd. This city hears too much tonight, every wrong and every right, every dream that lost its flame, every man who hides his name. You can chase the morning light, try to leave it all behind, but the dark remembers such. This city hears too much. Neon flickers, rain grows thin, last guitar note drifting in, and somewhere past the closing hour, the blue still walks within. I used to run with restless thunder, chasing every flashing light, thinking every open doorway led somewhere beyond the night.
But the road grows calm with distance, and the heart learns how to see. Some things shine because they're fleeting, some are dark because they're free. Every hour leaves a shadow, every dream must pass the flame. But the night still calls a man by his quiet hidden name. Time owes me nothing tonight, not a crown, not a fight. Let the world spin wild and blind. I walk easy through my mind, no regret left to defend, no whole ghost I must pretend. When the last slow chord aligns, time owes me nothing tonight. Whispers through the room like a truth inside the gloom. Every note a steady flame, calling softly through my name. Streetlight leaning on the pavement, like a tidal friend of mine. We both seen the kings fall silent, we both watched the lost men shine. Funny how the night grows kinder when a man stops asking why. Some chase answers through the thunder, some just let the darkness hide. Time owes me nothing tonight, not revenge, not borrowed light. Let the gamblers chase their gold, I've got stories left untold. No more bargains with the past, no more chains that ever last. When the last slow guitar sighs, time owes me nothing tonight. Clock keeps breathing in the dark, roads chords fading like a spark. And somewhere in the quiet air, the blues is still there.
Walked into that quiet room where the low lights fight the gloom. Band was playing soft and slow, like a truth I used to know. Then I saw him in the back, sitting where the shadows stack. Same old coat, same tired stare, looking right at me. Felt a chill run through the air, like the night was being fair. The man I'll be is watching me from the far side of the room, like he knows each road I'm walking, every shadow, every gloom. Didn't smile, didn't warn, just sat quiet patiently, like tomorrow's waiting calmly for the man I'm gonna be. Bartender poured another round, bassline breathing deep in sound. I kept staring through the smoke, wondering if this was a joke. But the guitar bent so slow, like it understood the show. Every note says softly, you already know. The man I'll be is watching me through the amber neon glow, like he's seen the miles ahead, every high and every low. Didn't move, didn't speak, just let the moment be, like the future sitting silent, watching what I'll be. Every note a whispered sign, every tone bend in time. The man I'll be was watching me till the last slow chord was played. Then he stood and walked to darkness, like a promise slowly made. Left a silence in the air where the answers ought to be. Guess tomorrow's ready waiting for the man I'll be. Neon fading, night grows white, bassline breathing like the tide. And somewhere in the final bend, the blues still sees ahead, still sees ahead. I lift my glass and watch the light shiver gently in the night. Then I see him standing there, same old coat, same weary stare. Every scar upon his face looks like time has signed his place. He don't speak, but somehow knows every road a sinner goes. Funny thing about the truth, it hides where you can see. And the man inside that glass looks a lot like me. The man in the mirror knows my life, knows the roads I chose, knows the nights I ran too fast, knows the love I froze. He don't judge the things I've done, he just watches slow. Every blues man meets himself before the night lets go. Before the night lets go. The bartender says nothing new, like he's seen a thing or two. Every soul that wanders in carries shadows under skin. The mirror keeps a quiet book of every heart it ever took, and every man who drinks alone eventually looks back home. Some men run from who they are, some hide in whiskey glow, but the truth behind the glass always waits to show. The man in the mirror knows my life, knows the roads I chose, knows the nights I ran too fast, knows the love I froze. He don't curse the life I've lived, he just watches slow. Every blues man meets himself before the night lets go. Before the night lets go. Quiet duel of past and now, inside a smoky vow. Every note the guitar cries turns reflection into truth. I lean closer to the glass, like I'm meeting him at last. He lifts his drink the way I do, like he knows what we've been through. And in that silent midnight pose, I realize what every bluesman knows: you can't outrun the road you've known, you just learn to walk it home. The man in the mirror knows my soul, knows the cost of dreams, knows the nights I play too hard, knows the silent screams, but he nods like old friends do when the truth finally shows. Every man must meet himself before the morning glows. Before the morning glows. mirror holds one final stare, but the stranger isn't there. Just a tired man, a fading tone, and the blues bringing him home. Neon shaking in the pouring rain, streetlight humming like quiet pain. A low door opens, the band plays slow, where tired hearts and shadows go. I took a seat where the spotlight fell, like a man with the truth to tell. Didn't shout, didn't raise my hand, just let the blues speak for the man. The bass rolled deep through the wooden floor, like something every soul's felt before. I sang a blues so deep that night, every face turned pale in the light. Low voice riding that backbeat flame, and everybody heard their name. No lies hiding in the sound, just broken truth going around. When the dark began to claim, everybody heard their name. Woman near the bar stopped her laugh, like my song cut a story in half. Old man smoking by table 2 closed his eyes like the words were true. Bartender froze with a glass midair, like the blues had caught him there. Some songs don't just fill a room, they pull your soul into the tune. Snare cracked sharp like a warning bell, every heart felt what I could tell. I sang a blues so deep that night, underneath that broken light. Low voice drifting slow and tame, but everybody heard their name. No crown shining where I stand, just a guitar in a working hand. When the silence
whispered low. True custody. Someone's wake, someone's sleep. I sang a blues so deep that night, even shadows felt the light. Low voice rising through the band, like a prayer from a weary man. No throne made of stone or fame, just a truth that always came. When the last note left the frame, everybody heard that name. Last note falling, slow and plain. Room still breathing through the pain. Candlelight on polished shoes, smoke hang low with midnight blues. Bartender nods like he's seen it all, every rise and every fall. I walk in slow, same quiet grace, same dark suit, same careful face. Threads so sharp they hide the truth. Every stitch remembers you. Baseline whispers through the room. Every gentleman carries a wound. This suit never wrinkles in the night, even when the world ain't right. Low voice steady, calm and used, walking slow through velvet and blues. Every scar it learned to hide, every truth I pushed aside. In the mirror's quiet view, this suit remembers what I do. Lady laughing by the bar, shining bright like a falling star, but her eyes read every thread, every word I never said. Dealer shuffling silver cards, and life keeps playing gentleman hard. But a man who learned this game never wears his real name. Snare cracks soft like distant rain. Truth keeps tapping every vein. And this suit never wrinkles in the night, standing straight beneath the light. Low guitar bending, slow and blue, like it knows what men go through. Every promise dressed in lies, every ghost behind my eyes. When the room is almost through, this suit knows the truth of you. Maybe a man ain't what he shows. Maybe a suit just hides his woes. Long bands, deep vibrato, guitar njering noise suit. This suit never wrinkles in the night, but the heart inside might fight. Low voice rising through the band, like a prayer from a careful man. No crown shining where I stand, just a life I couldn't plan. And the blues I slowly grew are the only suit that's true. Electric guitar sustains high, bass to groove so. Smoke fades slow, lights turn blue, suit still sharp, but the blues are the truth and down where the old black river bends. Night begins where daylight ends. Water moving soft and low, like a tune they used to know. Fishermen said, boy, don't stay. That river sings before the grave. Every blues you hear at home belongs to someone gone. Hear the current moving slow, like a voice beneath the flow. Oh, that river hums the blues at night, under broken moonlight. Every note comes drifting through from the lost and blue. Oh, every soul the water keeps sings a song the darkness weeps. If you listen long enough, you'll hear your own blue. Sat down with my old guitar, played a line beneath the stars. River answered soft and deep, like it woke from sleep. Then the melody it gave sounded like a distant grave, like the river already knew every pain I knew. Oh, that river hums a blues so low, where the lonely waters flow. Every song it sings tonight steals a little light. Oh, that river hums a blues so low, where the lonely waters flow. Every song it sings tonight steals a little light.
Silver light on an empty street, midnight breathing soft and sweet. City sleeping under stone, but the moon don't shine for free alone. Landlord smiles from the sky so high, says every dream's got a price to buy. So every month when the night comes soon, I pay my rent to borrow the moon. Bassline rolling calm and deep, like a promise the dark can keep. I'm the man who rents the moon tonight, just to borrow a little light. Low voice steady through the blues, lighting roads a man might lose. No gold rings, no silver spoon, just a quiet debt to the moon. And every note my guitar croons is the rent I pay to the moon. Lady walking through pale moon glow, ask me something soft and low. Why you paying for borrowed light when the sun returns every night? I smile slow like a man who knows some truths nobody really shows. The sun reveals what men assume, but the moon forgives the gloom. Snare cracks soft like distant rain. truth tapping every vein. I'm the man who rents the moon tonight, keeps my shadows dressed in light. Low guitar bending soft and blue, like it knows what hearts go through. Some men pray, some men swoon, some men bargain with the moon. And every song my soul attunes is a rent I pay to the moon. Maybe light ain't meant to stay. Maybe night just finds its way. Long expensive bands, guitar, new down, torch in the trunk. I'm the man who rents the moon tonight, but I won't need it by daylight. Low voice rising through the band like a wiser older man. 'Cause the truth the heart assumes ain't in stars or borrowed moon. It's the blues a soul consumes when it learns to be its own moon. Beecham Road's near, guitar band, quiverzai, moon above, night below, blues within. Walked into that midnight bar, smoke drifting from afar. Band was playing something slow, like a truth I didn't know. Then the singer said a line about a man who lost his mind in a fight that starts tomorrow down on Carson Street. Funny thing about that line, that street belongs to me. They played my tomorrow tonight under pale electric light. Every chord told what I'll do, every note already knew. I just sat and drank it down while the bass walked through the round. Some men write the lives they live, mine's already been played. Singer talked about a girl with a scar above a pearl. Leaving town on morning rain, never coming back again. Guitar been a lonely cry, like a warning passing by. And I knew that story had my name inside. They played my tomorrow tonight in that smoky neon light. Every word cut through the room like a quiet coming doom. No escape, no excuse when the truth runs through the blue. Some men choose the roads they take, mine were already some. Fate, every note arriving late. They played my tomorrow tonight till the final chord burned bright. Singer looked me in the eyes like he knew the whole disguise. Then the band just packed their sound, and the silence came around. Guess tomorrow's just a song waiting to be played. Neon fading, rain moves slow, bassline sinking down below. And somewhere in the final band, the blues already knew aid. Throwing shadows on the rain. Every drop keeps whispering your forgotten name. Boots echo down the alley like a ghost that lost his way. Every step I'm taking now feels like yesterday. Oh, that cold lamb blues is calling from the bottom of this town, where the whiskey tastes like memory and the night won't let me down. If the morning finds me breathing through this smoke and broken tune, I'll be singing to that lonely, half-dead yellow moon. Kick for snare, backbeat, oh, now I'm trembling in the window like a heart about to break. Every lie I ever told still keeps me awake. life. From the streets I used to know, where the sinners trade their stories for another glass to go. If redemption's just a rumor floating somewhere in the gloom, let that old guitar keep singing till it fills this empty room. Sat down in a smoky bar, broken neon, rusty guitar. Bartender said play a while, folks been waiting for your style. Play the blues both dark and slow, like the wind through a hollow bone. People swayed in amber light, while the clock lost sight of night. Kept on playing line by line, waiting for the morning shine. Oh, I played until the morning came, but the sky stayed just the same. Every note my fingers made turned to shade. Oh, I played till the candles died, still no sunrise in the sky. Like the night refused Empty glasses on the bar, faces fading in the dark. Only thing still moving slow was the blues I didn't know. Oh, I played till the world stood still, past the ridge and past the hill. If the morning never came, who's to blame? Smoke curls slow above the table. Whiskey talks but it don't lie. City lights through dirty windows blink like witnesses outside. I came here with empty pockets, but my name was worth a dime. Some men trade their souls for silver, I just traded mine for time. Dealer's grin was thin as paper, cards were sliding like a prayer. Every promise in this building hangs like dust inside the air. You leaned close and whispered softly, boy, the night can make you king. But I heard the devil laughing from the bottom of your drink. Every hand gets colder, every truth gets thin, every road gets darker when the house always wins. I walked away from the deal I never signed, left your gold and your silver on the line. You can't keep every lie that shines so bright. I still own my shadow tonight. No chains on my hand, no price on my name. Some men lose just playing the game. Let the midnight keep what it can find. I walk away from the deal I never signed. Like a preacher, cold wind preaching through my coat. Every step outside that doorway felt like mercy in my bones. You were watching from the window, thinking I would change my mind. But some doors are meant for closing, even when they shine like wine. Every hand gets colder, every truth gets thin, every road gets darker whispering low. You can buy a throne in the dead of night, but freedom ain't for sale, you know. Walked into that quiet bar, past the smoke and past the scar. Band was playing something slow, like a truth I didn't show. Took my seat and faced the stage, trying hard to act my age, but the guitar player glanced my way like he knew the page. Every man can hide his face, but the blues will show the trace. My guitar told on me tonight, cried my secrets in the light. Every band exposed a flame, every note called out my name. Didn't shout, didn't accuse, just let truth run through the blues. You can lie to everyone, but the strings will sing the truth. Bartender slid a glass to me, said you look like history. I just smiled and looked away, let the band continue play. Then the guitar bent so slow, like a wound beginning to show. Every note said something I already know. My guitar told on me tonight, under broken neon light. Every chord revealed the scar of the man I really are. No disguise left to use when the truth runs through the blues. You can hide behind your pride, but the strings remember you. Every string a whisper crying, every tone a piece of time. My guitar told on me tonight, sang it soft but sang it right. Every mile, every sin, every place I've ever been. No escape, no excuse when the
The guitar still new, bass breathing, room grows thin, neon fading from the wind. And somewhere in the final band, the blues spoke again then.
Rain started falling on the silent old town. Street lights shaking, flickering down. And a road I'd never seen before showed up past a liquor store. No sign, no name, no painted line, just wet black asphalt shining fine. Something in the thunder said, boy, go on ahead. Every drop on the windshield glass shows the past, like a movie running slow. Oh, that road appears when the rain comes down on the edge of this broken town. Every mile it makes you see what used to be. Oh, every tear the sky will cry brings another ghost nearby. Once you drive that midnight lane, you won't be the same. Saw your shadow in the passenger seat, soft perfume and trembling heat. Turned my head but you were gone, still the radio played our song. Further down the road I found faces gather round. All the loves I let slip by, standing in the rain outside. And the thunder rolling low seems to know where my regrets still hide. Oh, that road appears when the rain comes down through the dark outside this town. Every mile it pulls your soul out of control. Oh, every storm that fills the sky brings another past nearby. Once you see those ghosts again, you can't pretend. Slow wristbands and bands, deep vibrato, long sustained, crying notes. bartender nods without a word, like he's already seen the hurt. Glasses shining soft and low, a little moon's in amber glow. Your shadow lingers near the door, like it's walked this road before. And every chord I softly play turns another shade of gray. Some hearts break loud like thunder in the rain, but some just fade like a slow departing train. And every bluesman knows the cost of loving what it cannot hold. I won't call your name tonight, but the night already knows. Every note my guitar cries is the road your memory chose. I don't fight the dark no more, I just let the story roam. Some love walks out through the door, but the blues stays in the bone. Neon humming tired and slow, like a hymn the lost ones know. Old laughter hiding in the walls still wakes up when the needle falls. Funny how a man survives all the ghosts inside his life, yet every string beneath my hand still plays a truth I never planned. A gentleman don't curse the past, he pours a drink and lets it be. But every quiet melody reminds him what used to breathe. I won't call your name tonight, but the night already knows. Every note my guitar cries is the road your memory chose. I don't chase the past no more, I just let the rhythm roam. Some love leaves without a sound, but the blues stays in the bone. Guitar speaks soft and low, where the broken stories go. Every note a fading light, walking slowly through the night. Maybe love was never ours, just a flame between the hours. Maybe time collects its due from every dream we thought was true. Still this old guitar in me learned the quiet honesty. Some men shout to hide their pain, some men let the blues remain. I won't call your name tonight, but the silence knows it well. Every note I let ring slow is another truth to tell. I don't beg the past to stay, I just walk this road alone.
Some love disappears forever, but the blues lives in the bone. The smoke dissolves in silver light, morning waiting out of sight. And somewhere in that dying tone, a lonely gentleman finds peace inside the blues. Smoke curls slow in the amber light. Clock strikes one in the heart of night. Every table got a secret to hide. Every soul got a stone inside. I walk in quiet, hat down low, like a man who's seen what the night can show. No loud words, no shaking hands, just a blues that everybody understands. Hear that bass walking heavy and deep, like a promise the dark will always keep. Smoke, silver and sin tonight, underneath that broken neon light. Low voice rolling through the band, like thunder resting in a man. No saints dancing in this place, just truth written on every face. When the silence takes command, you'll know the weight of a blues man's stand. There's a lady dressed in midnight black, eyes like trouble that won't turn back. She don't smile, but she knows my song. Some kinds of sorrow don't stay gone long. Bartender pours without a word, like he's heard every lie he's heard. But the blues ain't lies, the blues ain't pretend. They just tell you where the road might end. Snare drum cracking soft and dry, like footsteps fading in goodbye. Smoke, silver and sin tonight, underneath that tired neon light. Low voice drifting through the bar, like a slow prayer to a falling star. No crown shining on my head, just the truth in the things I said. When the darkness takes command, it walks beside a steady man.
sand, just the blues in a working hand. When the silence takes command, you'll remember the blues man stand. Slow and thin, truth hiding under skin. Found that guitar in a pawn shop downtown. Dust on the strings, body cracked brown. Old man said, boy, don't take that home. That thing don't like to play alone. Took it back to my empty room. Moonlight crawling through the gloom. Soon as midnight touched the wall, I heard that old wood call. Strings started humming low, soft and slow, like a voice I didn't know. Oh, that guitar cries at midnight under pale blue moonlight. Every note cuts like a blade from the grave. Oh, hear that lonely trembling sound floating through this empty town. Every chord it plays for me feels like destiny. Didn't touch it, didn't move a hand. Still that guitar began to stand. Strings bending like they knew my pain, calling out your name again. Neighbors knocking on the door said they heard it play before. Every night at 12:30 it plays by itself. And the melody runs deep through my sleep like a secret it must keep. Oh, that guitar cries at midnight under cold electric light. Every band-aid and every sigh won't let love die. Oh, hear that lonely trembling sound echo through the empty town. Every song it sings to me sounds like misery.
sustained, crying no. Oh, that guitar cries at midnight through the dark and fading light. Every string screaming my name like a flame. Oh, hear that lonely trembling tone singing through the night alone. If that guitar calls again, I might play with it till the end.
Heard the blues in a crowded bar, low and lonely on guitar. Singer's voice like winter rain, calling out my name. Left the bar around 2:30, cold wind blowing through my shoe. But that melody stayed near, whispering in my ear. Every step along the road, that old soul began to grow. Oh, that song followed me home tonight, through the dark and neon light. Every note inside my head filled with dread. Oh, I hear it in my empty room, floating through the midnight gloom, like the blues won't let me be, following me. Ooh. Turn the radio off and on, still that melody went on. No guitar and no band near, still the sound was clear. Oh, that song knows where I sleep, in the silence dark and deep. If that melody stays near, I might disappear.